this is Leanne, Vertigo Mickey.
Hey, this is Vertigo Mickey. That's Leanne, my daughter. She's helping me do this recording today. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to feed my dog. Normally that would be a normal day-to-day, take you a few seconds kind of thing, not a big deal. Somebody with a vestibular disorder or balance issues, it's a whole new ballgame. Not only do you have to get 2 bowls and transport them from point A to point B, but you also have the water swishing around. You have to get them from up here down to the ground, and anybody with a vestibular disorder knows that can be incredibly dangerous. Our balance is off. We can do a nosedive. So you have to be incredibly careful while you're doing it. So I also wanted to point out too that I'm sure you guys noticed this is not the walker that I used when I brought it in the trash. My boyfriend saw that video and decided to get me a new walker because he felt horrible about how difficult it was for me to bring in the trash. And he also requested that I wait for him next time, but I told him it would defeat the purpose. There was a reason I went out and did the trash. There was a reason I videotaped it, because I want to get awareness out there for people with vestibular disorders and for people who don't have vestibular disorders, so they can understand how it is on a day-to-day basis. So anyways, alright, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do the food first because that's the lightest one. It's a little bit easier. And usually I rest my hip on the stove here. Normally I would be on the sink there and I'd be leaning up against the sink, but it's over here right now. This is about our 4th attempt of recording this thing because my player kept turning off.
Yeah, let's do this while it's still recording, shall we?
Yes.
Oh, and also something that my mom forgot. You always want to make sure your walker is locked.
Oh yes, thank you. Thank you. 4th attempt here, so
Forgetting a few things.
Alright, so I'm regaining my balance after putting that down there. And now the swishy swashy water.
How much you want to bet you're going to get a lot of comments on your clothes?
I don't know. People don't seem to be too into clothes, honey.
That's
well, some people.
Okay,
Alright,
but
now,
that pink shirt is mine.
I know, honey. Alright, if you guys notice, I'm resting my elbow on the arm or the handle of my walker. That seems to help a lot with balance, I've noticed. If I have my elbow, regain my balance here, have my elbow or my shoulder or my back on one of the walls, it seems to help tremendously. Alright, Nina, you gotta stay back. You've been staying back all the other times. Be good.
Okay.
So
I'm going to keep this up until you start going down.
That's fine, honey. Alright. So I'm going to try to move this over here that way. Okay. Now, actually, I can't do that. I need it to be over here. Sorry, guys. I hope you can still see what I'm doing.
You'll be able to see.
Okay. Alright. So.
With the angle I have it at.
Now, one of the reasons, I tried to look up too fast. Okay, one of the reasons I chose this spot to put my dog's food is because of this wall here. I find that if I have a wall that I can use to lean down or lean up with, less likelihood that I'm going to do a nosedive. So, now I usually like to have like the inside of my shoulder on the wall. And I slowly scoot down. Woo. I'm trying to regain my balance, guys. Sorry, bear with me a minute here. Okay.
Your Meniere's friends will understand.
Okay, so I'm going to do the water first, just because the water is the more difficult one to do. And it's heavier, and I have a problem with depth perception. I feel like things are too close. Sometimes I feel like they're farther away than they are. So usually, because of my balance and because of my depth perception, I end up doing things really slow just to be cautious, you know. So,
and if you haven't seen the dog that we have, she's in the right corner. I should know my left and right by now. She looks like a little rat, especially when she gets a bath. We have to show that sometime.
It's little Nina. Okay.
She's a long-haired chihuahua.
Okay, so you want to regain your balance, of course, before you go for the next one.
Thought someone was coming to our house.
Alright, okay, so now the food. The food isn't as difficult. Whoa.
Mom, have it closer to the front.
Alright, I got it.
Because, remember...
I forgot that goes back.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the food. Okay, so now this is another part that I have a problem with, okay? So getting up. Okay, so I like to use my hand here and have my inside shoulder here. Okay. I gotta regain my balance here for a second.
Watch out, Nina. She'll run you over.
Okay. Alrighty. So I have successfully fed my dog. Food and water.
Well, not yet, because she's waiting for you to move to get to her food.
True. True. But anyways, thank you again for watching, guys. Please subscribe. Share this video with anybody you want. I want to get the word out there to help people with vestibular disorders. And for people who don't have them, to be able to watch a video to see what we deal with on a day-to-day basis. So hopefully they can have more compassion and understanding for their loved ones that have to deal with this every day. Again, Vertigo Mickey signing out. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.
This has been Vertigo Mickey and Leanne.